For this project, we're going to make a crochet baby dress for a toddler size. The supplies you will need is yarn of your choice. I have cotton yarn in the color yellow. You need your hook, some ribbon if you choose, tulle. I have two. I'm going to use two for my project. You also need some scissors. To get started, we'll start with a slip knot. Put a slip knot on your hook. Then we're going to chain 61. To make a chain, you yarn over.
With yarn over your hook, pull through.
Pull through.
So that's 1.
Yarn over.
2.
And pull through.
3.
Yarn over and pull through. And you would do that until you have a total
5,
of 61 chains.
Okay, so now that we have our 61 chains and our foundation, this dress is worked from the top down. So this part is the yoke or the neckline or the collar. So to start that, you will place a double crochet in the second chain from the hook. So you will yarn over, go into the chain, yarn over, pull through. You will now have 3 chains on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2 chains on your hook. You will yarn over again and pull through the other 2. And you just created a double crochet. So that counts as that's your first one. In the next chain over, place another double crochet. So now you have 2. You will repeat that until you have a total of 7 double crochet. Okay, so now that we have our 7 double crochets, in the 8th chain we're going to create a corner. So to create a corner, you're going to yarn over, go into that chain, do a double crochet, then you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then you're going to yarn over and place a double crochet into that same chain. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. So that's your corner right here. Then after that, we're going to place in the next 14 chains, we're going to place a double crochet. So yarn over, go through. 2, 1, 2, 3. And you will continue that until you have 14 double crochets. Okay, so now that we have our 14 double crochets, in the 15, we're going to create another corner. So to create the corner, you do the same thing. You're going to place a double crochet, chain 2, and then to that same chain, place another double crochet. Then you would place 14 double crochets in the next 14 chains. And we're back at another corner, and again we're going to do the same thing. Place a double crochet here, chain 2, 2. We're going to go back into that same stitch and place another double crochet, and then again we're going to place 14 more double crochets in the next 14 chains. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're back at another corner. So you're going to do the same thing in the gonna place a double crochet. You're gonna chain 2, go back into the same chain, place another double crochet, and in the next 7 stitches, 7 chains rather, you're gonna place a double crochet. Okay, so now we finished row 1, and this is how your work should look. So this is the top part of your yoke. This is the front. This is the sleeve, the armholes, and this is the back. So that's how your work should look. Okay, to start row 2, you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and into the chain directly up under there, you're going to place a double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we're back at another corner. So that chain space before, we're going to place a double crochet. In this chain space here, we're going to go under, place a double crochet, chain 2, go back into that same chain space, place a double crochet, the chain next to it, place a double crochet, and again we're going to place double crochets into each of the chains until we reach the next corner. So we're back at another corner, so we're going to place a double crochet here. Again, we're going to do the same thing into this chain space, place a double crochet, chain 2, go back into that same space, place another double crochet, place a double crochet into each chain until you reach the last corner. I'll get you back. Okay, so we're back at our last corner. Double crochet here. I'm gonna go into the chain space and place a double crochet, chain 2, go back into that same space and place a double crochet, and you're gonna put a double crochet into the remaining chains. I'll meet you back. Okay, so we're at the end, and to get to the end, we're gonna catch this last chain here. Make sure to catch it on the end. So now what we have is your yoke should be increasing. So we are increasing our yoke. So it would increase out. So that's what we have here. So to round 3, it's the same. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, place a double crochet into each chain until you reach the corner. Now I'll do one more. So chain 1, we're going to go directly under, place a double crochet here, and then a double crochet into each chains until we reach the corner. Place a double crochet before the corner, and we're at our corner. We're going to go under that chain space, place a double crochet, chain 2, go back into that same chain space, place a double crochet in the chain directly after that, place a double crochet. Then you're going to place a double crochet into each chain until you reach the next corner, and you're going to do the same thing until you reach the end, and I'll meet you back. So now we're almost to the end of row 3. So catch this you're going to do the same thing, and you're going to do this until you have a total of 6 rows, or until you have the desired size measurement that you need. You know, if you have a smaller tension or a smaller gauge or a smaller yarn and it's small, you would do it till you have a total of 6 rows, or till you have the desired size that you need. And then next, I will show you how to connect the armholes and start the bodies of the dress. So I've come to the end of row 6. Place my last 2 double crochets. Don't forget to catch the end double crochet. And we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. So you're going to go directly into this chain up under there, place a double crochet, place a double crochet to each chain until we get to the corner. We're going to place 1 double crochet, and here you're going to chain 3. You're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to connect by going into this chain space and placing a double crochet to connect. And that's how you do that. You go into your next chain space and you're going to place a double crochet into each chain until you reach the next corner. So I'm back near the next corner, so I'm going to place double crochets. And in that chain 1 space, you're going to place 1 double crochet. And you're going to do the same thing we did to the other side. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to connect inside of here. Yarn over and into this chain space in this corner, we're going to place a double crochet, and that's how you connect that. Then here we're going to place a double crochet all the way till we get to the end, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so now we have the armholes on both sides, and we've come to the end. So we're going to connect both of these together to start the body part. So put a crochet, double crochet there, and then we're going to connect this by creating a slip stitch to connect those together. And you're going to chain 1, and you're going to go directly into this same stitch here. And we're going to place a double crochet in each stitch until we come back to the beginning. So when you reach the armhole, place a double crochet into each chain. So when you get inside the arm, place a double crochet into each of the 3 chains. May be a little hard to go into, but you're going to place 3 double crochets to the arm. the same thing in the other armhole. And I'll meet you back at the beginning. Okay, so we're back at the end. You put your last double crochet into here. Skip over that space and put a slip stitch to the top of the first chain. We're going to chain one and directly under there, place a double crochet. And we're going to place a double crochet into each chain all the way around. And you would do that for a total of 3 rows or until you have the length that you want. So each time you come to here, you would make a slip stitch and continue to row. Do that until you have the desired length. So we're almost to the end. That's the last double crochet. We're going to connect here with the slip stitch, and we're going to securely fasten off. Could decide if you want to put it in every hole, every chain, or every other chain, or every couple of chains. Matters how full